That's all that matters. The first two were Wolverhampton Wanderers, John, weren't they?
Yeah, they were out there somewhere on the ring road, but in the end he gets the third dart in, and that, although it's not pretty, it's psychologically damaging to the opponent. You know, and Berg's sitting there thinking, wait a minute, I might get a chance here. All of a sudden it's 2-2, and Chizzy's threatening to break him with a 180 start.
Yes, full 180s, three of them to the man from St Helens. A lot. I'm sure he still lives in Morecambe now. St Helens lad, of course, originally. Morecambe, some 60, 70 miles up the Lancashire coast. Lovely part of the world.
137.
Oh, good digging darts by King. Sort of trying to keep himself in this leg that he started. Chizzy having none of it. He wants a 140, but if he switches, he needs to go 17s. Stays up there.
What an important leg. King responding. Needs to. Oh yes, needs to. Oh, just on the pitch that third.
Well, yeah, at 180 would have been nice, but leaving the 107 gives him a decent chance if Chizzy doesn't take the 161.
He's taken out 108, hasn't he? 107 is one easier, theoretically. Of course, it's not really. The 108 was on the 18s, Shanghai on the 18s, and now 107. He's got to move around the board with a little more alacrity than he did on that occasion. That's a good start. 47 left. Now then, double 16. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know, Chizzy did little wrong in that leg, but the way that King finished that off, polished it off, perfect.
57.
Yeah, King has looked good in all phases of the game. Chizzy's been outscoring him a little bit, but he hasn't been as effective on the doubles. So the end result is they have almost the same average, about 102, 103. And the way it's looking, you know, King has the advantage because he has throw.
Yes, indeed. All five legs so far have gone with throw, and if it goes like that through the match, this is the man who will prevail and pick up two important points in Group D.
100.
D for death, the group. But when the draw was made, I think most people said, can't pick the winners of that one.
That could be D for delightful for the fans.
Absolutely.
That's really enjoyable when a match is so well contested by each of the players.
Having a look down at whose score there, his or Chisnall's. Just looking at his, perhaps just checking what might give him perhaps a discernible advantage if he were to go elsewhere. But anyway, I'm going to do something special to rest this particular leg.
Well, Chizzy needs a 102 out, and he's quite good in that range himself. You'd expect him to get it almost under this pressure. Needs the 2 or the 10. He's gone for double 16 then.
86.
Yeah, he likes his double 16, doesn't he? It's a little closer than his last attempt at it. They call that a Wolverhampton Wanderer, but it missed the target nonetheless, and did give King an outside chance of taking it. But here we are to level up at 3 legs all.
He's just kind of bent in. He needs to just move slightly to the right to get an angle at it, and that's good for him. He can go to the new target at double 4, but it doesn't go in.
These could be crucial moments in this game. Crucial moments, opportunities for Chisnall. Now King wants double 16. That's a lovely marker. Oh, I thought he was going to get it, you know. I really
now very nervy in the last turn. Chizzy's going to be settled down and just address the double four.
He addressed it all right. I don't know what the postcode is, but he addressed it.
And there is a huge opening for Chizzy. Try and get that break he so desperately needs.
WD1, I dare say, is part of the postcode, because we're in Wolverhampton, folks. Yes, Martin Adams on later.
83.
Looking very relaxed in the players' room a few minutes ago. The Viking, Andy Fordham, coming up very shortly as Wolfie, and he has to watch Chizzy hit another 180. Because it's on in the practice room as well, you know. That's his fourth 180, isn't it, John? Super stuff. Won every other leg in the game, almost.
Yeah, he's been the best scorer of the two. Saying that, King's had 5 140s. Chizzy's only had 1, so it kind of balances. But you know, that one missed-started double for King in the last leg seems to have really deflated him. He knew that was a big opportunity, one big dart, and he didn't get it. And it's sort of taken the wind right out of his sails.
Yes, well thought, it certainly has. And now, against the darts, Chisnall for the vital break he needs, having lost the bull. And he's really hammering home his advantage. That could be a nail in the coffin for King in regard to this particular match. Of course, not so much in terms of the group. And that's an excellent leg from Chisnall. Pulled it out there beautifully. Took advantage of King's reluctance to hit the target. Advantage Chisnall, throwing now for the match. And how quickly can things change, John?
Well, yeah, and King, he has to kind of rally himself to try and get another leg, if not win the match, because we know this group's going to be tough. It's going to be close. So if you lose a match, you need to get as many legs as you can. I've said it in other matches today, but none more so than in this group. Doesn't matter.
I concur, Sir John. I concur. You're right. It could come down to nitty-gritty legs difference. So competitive is it? But if he does win this leg, and he's got to find a few more of those in two. But if he were to win this leg, then of course he'd have every chance of winning the game.
Yeah, there's two good reasons he needs to make every effort to win. 719s. He's 170 in a finish, but just not happening at this point. Chizzy can relax a little bit, but you don't want to relax too much when you're putting this on a finish, because then you end up not setting it up too well. Great second dart gets him down to 184.
84.
Remember that when I'm playing in my local league. Relax a bit, but not too much. Good. Remember that when I'm playing in my local league. Relax a bit, but not too much. Good. Bit of advice there from
43.
the three-time world champion. But back to this game. Chisnall 77 for the match. Yeah, he's having a think about it. Treble 15, double 16, he may be thinking. Yes, that's what he had in mind, but now he wants 62. But
I can't agree with that at all, because although his King's not on a finish, you can have at least one good dart at a double for sure. Now he might, really makes no sense to me.
Yes, the treble 19 would have left him double 10, of course. 19, as you say, John, it would have left him 18 double top. But anyway, he'll be back, whatever.
It was good enough for me to beat Phil with in that 2003 final.
Oh,
I think he could use it too.
Happy memories, yes. Funny you should mention that. That's it. Chizzy manages in the end to defeat Mervyn King in one for the an excellent game, but it's Chizzy who got busy, and 2 points to him. Well, it's next the jackpot man himself, Adrian Lewis, against the Viking, and he floored him.